I already checked.
Got it? All right, thank you. All right, we'll have a statement from Coach when he's ready.
Yeah, I think a really nice victory by the Rams. Defensively, especially a team that's averaging about 84 or 5 a game, they had our attention coming into this thing. So I really credit how we defended the entire basketball game. So that's a nice performance, and especially it could have been could have been a trap game. You know, the emotional loss. You know, all the energy we put into that Utah game. So just a short turnaround, and here comes Southern Utah. This could have been a game where we could have been flat, and our kids really came out ready to go, and coaches like that.
Because, yesterday, you guys both, not yesterday, your last game, you guys both talked about how you wanted to start out strong and keep strong throughout the entire game. How did you feel you did with that today?
Well, I thought offensively really good. It was the other end of the floor. Like defensively, you could tell in that first quarter, like they're difficult to defend. I mean, they came out really driving the ball at us. They shoot it well. They pass it from all spots. They shoot it from all spots. So a really difficult matchup to defend. And they had a lot of energy in that first quarter. So once I think we got through that first 5 minutes and got a really good feel for kind of what they were all about, to hold them to a 13-point first quarter was a nice effort. So I like the mentality of our kids to start the game.
Yeah. When you look further down the road in the third quarter, you guys had 6 turnovers in the first 5 minutes, and they were held scoreless for those 5 minutes. How do you feel you guys are in pushing the notebook narrative, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, the first 3 minutes we really emphasize, and to come out of the locker room at half and to guard like we did, which led to good offense, is exactly what we needed. It went from 10 to 18 like that, and everybody was active. We communicated really well. I thought Hannah Ronsick was exceptional defensively tonight. Exceptional. We can look at the 3 for 13 or whatever that is. I mean, that young lady had a really difficult matchup, and she owned it and dominated it. So really pleased with how she guarded, and she got us started in that second half defensively.
Third quarter, you guys take a comfortable lead, 13-0 run. What kind of got the swing of things going?
Defense, and then we rebounded. We can get out and run. We were really aggressive. We got stuff at the basket. We did get to the foul line. So we played with a little different force maybe than we did the first half. So I'd say that's it. Chloe's somebody that can get to the basket, and then obviously Bargesser around the rim. And I thought Dean had a really good night, you guys. Just the energy that she brought, and the positive energy. Like there's no, she not in her own feelings very much, which we really appreciate. I mean, she was really fun to coach tonight, and so I think everybody can learn something from that young lady.
We also saw that from Madeline Bragg, she was really good defensively in the paint. What are you expecting from her further into this?
Yeah, those interior defenders are really critical because we couldn't double them because of how well they shoot it from the perimeter at all positions. And so it was going to be, solo defense, guard your yard, mano a mano, all of that stuff. And I thought our post did a really good job making it difficult for them to score over us. They did get to the foul line a little bit, but thought they were really good. And Maddie and Deedon and those kids that play that spot for us are, as we go into conference play, are going to be critical because people put shooters out there. It's a shooter's game, right? So to be able to guard one-on-one in the post is key.
Speaking of the foul line, they didn't make it there until the second half. How important are those free throws early in the game?
They didn't make it there?
They didn't make it there.
That's great.
Half, yeah.
I didn't realize that, but they average 25 free throw attempts a game.
Yeah.
That's crazy good. All right. So again, we guarded with great discipline, and we just did what we were supposed to do: keep it in front of us and don't foul them.
Yeah, and you guys did little things right today. points came from production, came from a lot of places. You had 22 points off of turnovers and 14 points off of second chance points. How important is that to, keeping the game at your pace and playing your game? Yeah,
it's just another way to, we turned them over. I thought we were really active, especially to start that third, which led to offense. And, I thought our kids on the O glass, those kids that are supposed to produce there, did a really nice job. So, this was a good win all the way around. Now, we had some moments where we were kind of in a little bit of a lull or what have you, and I'm sure kids will look at this and they're like, we've got some kids that could play better and that sort of thing. But collectively for the Rams, especially after a short turnaround after that Utah game, this was a very, very good win for us.
Speaking of that kind of collective spirit, you put a couple of freshmen out there, like you saw Jaden Fife, we saw McKenna out there for his last couple of minutes. How important do you think it is for them to get those?
Yeah, we're trying to find some windows here. Because like Gianna, I think Gianna Smith. Murphy, you can call her a freshman, but Murphy's a big part of what we do. And our bench, 12-2 in the first half. I thought that was key to that 10-point lead at halftime. So I thought our bench all night was pretty darn good. But any opportunity kids get on the floor, it's very, very valuable. And maybe it's a short time, but if they do it right and perform well and have the right focus, the opportunity's going to come. It just does. That's sports. And when it does come, you've got to be ready for it. And so, although maybe we could have got them in there a little more, but they did a good job.
And you kind of speak about, this just being a good win. How important is it to get a win like this before you go on the road? Your next game is in San Francisco and then Nevada following that. Just to kind of keep momentum and confidence.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said, you're on a 2-game skid. You didn't play good for 2 games. I was like, hey, you been drinking? Because we played really good against Stanford. We played really good against Utah. It's just a few minutes here and there, and those good teams make you pay for that. So we've been playing really good basketball. So to get back in the win column and in the way we did it today, it's a really good feeling. And going into San Francisco, who is very good as well. They really play physical and tough, hard place to play. This was an important game, a really important game. So we'll take tomorrow off. We'll resume on Tuesday with a really hard practice. And we don't have to worry about a scouting report or anything like that on an opponent. It's just going to be, Rams versus Rams. And work on a lot of things that we need to keep getting better at, because right around the corner is conference. And that's different this year, right? We never play 2 conference games before Christmas break. Well, they're right around the corner here. So this was important to just keep building and growing our basketball team.
Coach, you mentioned Lexi Beaven. She had a great day today. I saw you put your arm around her after the game. What did you say to her?
I said I was proud of her, and then I said, don't turn it over. Okay? I thought I'd give her the MVP, because the game, we didn't have control of that game until Dean went in there. We didn't have the right energy, and her motor it became contagious. And I think that's what kids need to realize. It doesn't have to be scoring the ball. It could be a big-time rebound. It could be diving on the floor. It could be, the old boards that she got. And that led to really positive play by our team, and that got us going. And so her energy, her attitude, her focus was right where it needed to be tonight, and our team got behind it, and that's why we got some separation.
All right, thanks, Coach.